Good evening, viewers. Welcome to today's session. We have Rajgopal ji back with us, and he says that Delhi is terrible. It's 2 degrees, while for us it's only a comfortable 16 degrees.
Namaskar, namaskar.
Yeah.
You cannot just sit properly. You got to jiggling and jiggling because that backbone is paining like anything. Despite that, Meena Das, when she requested me, I went ahead. I had the courage to do it because candid Veena viewers are very so kind to us, and I consider all the viewers are our God.
Thank you so much.
They encourage us. So
Thank
that is why I put two sweaters, one shawl, one muffler.
So kind of you. Thank you, sir. So, sir, we'll start straight away with what's happening in Ayodhya. Now that even the deity has been selected, the statues of Arun Yogiraj, who is from Karnataka, one of the finest sculptors, his Rama has been chosen for the Pran Pratishtha. Now, that is a good part of it. Not now the according to the the temple priest was saying that PM Modi is working on Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, while Congress is busy criticizing. And he was saying that, see, reacting to the remarks of the Congress leader Udit Raj over his Manuvad remark, Sri Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Kshetra chief priest Acharya Satyendra Das Ji Maharaj slammed the grand old party, saying that Prime Minister Modi is doing Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, but Congress is only working on criticizing the Prime Minister. The Congress want to come into power, but they're not going to get any power because the public gives power and these people have no interest in the public. They're only working on criticizing the Prime Minister. Nothing is going to work, is what the Tirth Kshetra chief priest said on Monday. So, what's happening there?
Congress is totally divided. Congress, even in Karnataka, that is divided. One section wants to, attend the Prana Pratishtha on 22nd of January. But I understand very interestingly, madam, from 1977 onwards, I have been reporting Congress party, Congress general AICC sessions, Congress working committee meetings, Congress parliamentary committee meetings. All the policy papers have been, perused by me, and each one of the resolution, political resolution, economic or security resolution, I used to study. Gone are the days where Mr. Congress President, Mr. P.V. Narasimha Rao, and he was spokesperson during 1970-80, like that. He was a forthright person. But now the present Congress situation is like a communist, as Mr. Narendra Modi has been saying. Congress has been captured by the urban Naxals.
Yes.
That is the reason why Mr. Narendra Modi has been repeatedly calling Congress is a gone case. आपको पैर का नीचे जमीन फिसल रहा है तब भी आपको नहीं पता लगता है. The floor on which you are standing is also shaky, muddy, muddy and slipping, and you can't understand. So with that backdrop, Udit Raj, who is Udit Raj, madam? He's an IRS officer, retired, and he has been sacked because of certain Central Vigilance Commission charges. That is why he joined BJP and won BJP ticket. Now he joined Congress. Congress, no one takes him seriously because he always talks about Dalit, 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 and he does not talk about the upper caste at all. Those who are also, there are upper caste Dalit in India, So you cannot be differentiating from it. So my understanding, Mr. Udit Raj should not be taken seriously. He is a bad mouth and balabaring mouth. He is a motor mouth. Let us not take him seriously. But coming to the real point, Mr. Rahul Gandhi, is he going to attend? He is in Dubai and he landed only this morning from Dubai. And he is going to have this Padayatra from day after onwards from Manipur. So he is a hopper. And suddenly he also wants to have this type of, mango shake and golden shake, what your photo you are now showing. They are more interested in creating confusion than clarity.
Marmalade.
Marmalade.
So again, it seems to be Sam Pitroda's idea to go into Rahul Gandhi's kitchen and show him making marmalade based on Priyanka Gandhi's recipe.
Therefore, Congress has been reduced to this level, zero level. Yes, Congress is some to manipulate and creating jam, orange jam. They have created a political jam in the country. Now they gone into a kitchen and creating a orange jam. What is that?
which is orange in color.
Orange in color, and and they are making saffron as more bright than the orange. So coming to this real issue,
Yes.
Mr. Rahul Gandhi is totally a confused person.
Yeah.
He cannot articulate a subject, and he's suddenly going and talking about irrelevant things,
Yes.
ensuring that Mr. Narendra Modi, who stands tall in the Indian political system, Mr. Rahul Gandhi is either he's a frequent flyer or a party hopper, or he's not taken it seriously by
Yeah.
anyone.
Yeah.
In Madhya Pradesh, what happened in Mr. Kamalnath told me rather,
Mm.
Kamalnath, and he talks to many journalists in private
Yes.
conversations. He expresses that even Digvijay Singh's brother says, Lakshman Singh, that don't take Rahul Gandhi seriously.
Yes. Yes.
So it's all into one unit, madam.
Yeah.
So Congress is opposed to the Ram Mandir.
Mm.
India party is opposed to Ram Mandir.
Mm.
And India Alliance, they want to have a serious kind of thing. Let us see how it takes shape.
Mm.
Mhm.
Mm. How do they select the invitees for the Ram Mandir, sir?
That,
Because see,
that,
you
that is
have.
a there is a political formulations.
Mm.
They take a list of personalities.
Mm.
From that they want to have connection with each and every one. That is what I made out that. Let us see how the list is made and this is
Because
distributed.
you have one Mohan Lal, and you also have an Akshay Kumar, and you have an Alia Bhatt and a Ranbir Kapoor. So I'm just looking at the kind of mix of people that they've invited, other than film
They
personalities.
invited total 7,000 people.
Mm.
Those who are all in, and those who have got RSS connection, BJP connection, and VSP, Akhil Bharati Vidyarthi Parishad, Vishwa Hindu Parishad, that type of selections were made. And some people have also barged in.
Yeah.
Please take us like that.
Yeah.
That is how the list is prepared, madam.
And also media, sir?
Media is open because in case you have a press information accreditation card, they allow you,
Yeah.
but selective personalities.
Yeah.
Even the Ram Janmabhoomi Tirth Trust people are also saying, don't come. The chill is very cold. Is prevailing in Ayodhya.
Yeah. Yes. And meanwhile, they're also talking about this COVID numbers increasing. So, is there some sort of a threat coming that we will ensure that
No,
COVID
no, no,
will?
no, no, no. They will take care of it. The public health system will be put in action because the central government is also very keenly monitoring about the COVID.
Yeah.
Mantrikshik Mandavia, the Union Health Minister, is also going to Ayodhya. Let us see how it takes shape. There is no concern for COVID. Don't worry about that. Let our viewers not get confused. Let
Yeah.
them go and enjoy the blessings of Mr. Lord Ramlala.
Yes. In a very interesting piece of news, the Indian Navy is set to assign women sailors to its newest guided missile destroyer, INS, Imphal, in February March 2024, as the country's first warship with separate accommodations for women officers and sailors prepares for its operational deployment on the high seas. Can you tell us something about this, sir?
Because it's Mr. Narendra Modi's Prime Minister's vision is Nari Sakti.
Yes.
Even at the moon, when Prime Minister wanted to coin the name, it's a Shiva Shakti.
Yes.
And moreover, madam, day before yesterday, when the Central Industrial Security Force, CISF, the head is also Neena Singh, is a lady from Rajasthan. So
Yes.
Prime Minister wants to ensure that women folk is given importance. Even the jet pilots, Rafale pilots, are going to be drawn from women folk.
Yes.
That is the reason why in Indian Navy they bought that, and my editorial team suggested that this should
Yeah.
be highlighted. That is why thank you for highlighting this interesting news in
Yeah.
Imphal. There are two women who are going to command the ship. It's
Yeah.
a very great honor for women folk. Therefore, for women, there are certain facilities needed in the deck, in the ship deck. So they are remodeling the deck, and that will take 1 or 2 weeks time. By the time January end, India will have a two submarine ship pilot. The commanders will be from Oman Port. That is
Oh,
why the internal decorations are changed, remodeling of that pilot deck.
yes. And sir, there is apparently there is a Modi ji now he is going to face some threats from artificial cloud and sky. There was a conference at the Jaipur, and the focus was on the
Yes,
Jaipur
yes, yes, yes.
cyber
That is that is
security,
that that
AI
that
threats.
that 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 conference is being convened by the intelligence bureau to
Yeah.
threat perception, to assess the threat perception. Is an annual affair, but this year is getting more significance because India is going to elect the new parliament in another 4 or 5 months time. Therefore, the security concerns from not only the security does not mean only the physical security or the vote ballot box security, etc. The security in the clouds is also now getting more attractive.
Yes.
That is sky. And as you say, that the artificial intelligence is based only on the clouds.
Mm.
So the cloud security is most important. I know Mr. Saranyan Krishnan. He is the secretary of Department of Electronics and Information Technology. He is going to present a paper, and Mr. Ashwini Vaishnav is also going to be in charge of this artificial intelligence because the union government has separated two things, madam.
Mm.
Cyber security is with Mr. Amit Shah,
Yes.
and artificial intelligence is with Mr. Abhinav, yeah, Minister for Railways,
Yes.
Ashwani Vaishnav.
Yes. Yes. Also, sir, a lot of good, going back to Ayodhya, a lot of good things are happening in Ayodhya. And I was watching the newly put up tents that are luxury tents, for people who are going to visit Ayodhya. And I could not imagine everything, right, completely like a hotel suite has been prepared there for people who want to visit Ayodhya.
That is why the UP Tourism Development Corporation has been given an assignment by the PMO. If you go into that, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the Chief Minister Mr. Yogi Adityanath both have given extension to the Mr. Mishra, the Chief Secretary, fourth time, third time,
Yes.
fourth time.
Yes.
Why? Mr. Dipnath Mishra is very, very, very close to Ayodhya temple movement, and ensuring that that type of tents, the public personalities, like including Mr. Mukesh Ambani, is going to stay in the tent. That means it is very, very
Luxurious.
interesting turn,
Yes.
luxurious,
Yes.
and because overnight stay is very important there.
Yes. Yeah. So
Yeah,
moving,
sir. Yeah,
yeah, please.
I just have one question, sir. So now, what is the latest with regards to the Maharashtra politics? Because now the Disha Salian case has been going to be recreated by the new SIT team, and Nitesh Rane also said one particular police officer has to be replaced because he's not happy because he was involved in the previous MBA team. So what is the latest with regards to Maharashtra politics and the Disha Salian case? As
Two,
if you
two,
could.
two aspects. Two aspects. One, Maharashtra politics is undergoing a tremendous amount of change. The Congress political party wants 23 seats. Shiv Sena does not want to give more. Therefore, there is a Mahavikas Akadi, there is a split. And second thing, coming to the point of Dishalian and Nitish Rane and Uddhav Thackeray, the triumvirate, the fight, Nitish Rane has taken Uddhav Thackeray head on. Mr. Uddhav Thackeray's son has been in the dock. Therefore, the Maharashtra police may come and summon Mr. Uddhav Thackeray and inquire about this murder case. It is also connected with Sushant Rajput. So, Maharashtra politics from the twin angle, politics, murder, all being investigated. But for Mr. Eknath Shinde's prompt approach and Mr. Devendra Fadnavis' support to Mr. Nitish Rane, this should not have gone thus far. Because Nitish Rane is fighting a lone battle. Now he has succeeded. Day before yesterday, I had an interesting conversation with him also. He
Okay.
has said that, it's reaching a very, he also mentioned that you are in touch with him. So things are not that, it's very serious. Nitish Rane has taken the mantle himself. Chief Minister and Deputy Chief Minister are helping him. Hope that our investigation reaches the right spot.
Yeah.
Yes,
So, and
yes.
another
So
piece of
yeah,
news. Yeah.
yeah. Just one more thing.
Yeah,
To
absolutely.
one point. Yeah, one point to be noted is Uddhav Thackeray was not invited for the Ram Mandir inauguration also.
Because they say he has joined a secular friend. That is why Prana Pradishta committee never wanted a secular person to be there. If you are a communal person, if you are a Ram Bhakt, come. Don't be, abusing Ram
Either
and
side.
take a parting here. Yeah. You can't take both sides. For the sake of power, they relinquish Ram's ideology.
Yes.
Uddhav Thackeray's father was Samrat of Hindu Raj,
Mm.
Maharaj Samrat.
Yes.
But why should they, dump Mr. his Balta Thackeray? That is the reason that Vishwa Hindu Parishad, Akhil Bharati Vidyarthi Parishad dumped Mr. Uddhav Thackeray.
Mm. Yeah. So, moving on to another piece of news, the ED has now named Priyanka in the Bhandari case. Now, Congress General Secretary Priyanka Gandhi Vadra has figured in a charge sheet for the first time, with the ED naming her, along with her husband Robert Vadra, with others, in a supplementary charge sheet filed recently in a money laundering case against defense dealer Sanjay Bhandari and his associates. Priya and Vadra, however, have not been named as accused in the case. Could you tell us a little bit more about this, sir?
Why they brought in Priyanka Gandhi is there are
Yes.
investigations leading to her participation.
Mm.
Sanjay Bandari has spinned the beans. Sanjay Bandari has been once upon a time very close to the establishment, then establishment. And he, Deepak Talwar, and even Ravi Rishi, they were all persons who are involved with Mr. Sanjay Bandari. Now
Yes.
that Sanjay Bandari has been, brought to India, now he is spilling the beans. By the time the election process will be announced, investigation with Mr. Robert Vadra and Priyanka Vadra would have been over.
Yes.
Mr. Narendra Modi has been very point blank, very critical on this. He says, जो भी केस है मैं दरवाजा तक लेके जाऊंगा कानून की दरवाजा
Yes.
बाकी कानून के ऊपर है he will take it to the legal scrutiny. Once the legal scrutiny is over, let us see how it takes shape. That is what Mr. Narendra Modi is saying. And there is a glaring example, madam. In 2018, he put all the cases before the doorsteps of the legal fraternity,
Yes.
including that of INX of P. Chidambaram. He has been arrested in 2019. He was escaping and he could not, he jumped the wall and, wanted to get inside. But Prime Minister Narendra Modi got him arrested, Amit Shah got him arrested. Similarly, in 2024, end of 24, another 10 months from today, Madam Mr. Robert Vadra and Madam Priyanka Vadra will be definitely taken into custody and they will be sent to Tihar. That is a ruling of parties' contentions are in New Delhi.
Okay. So moving on to Pawar, he showed his humorous side recently when he in fact he's known for his sharp sense of humor, which has even got him into controversies earlier. He showed his lighter side yet again when he delivered a speech at Pimpri Chinchwad last week. The local NCP office bearers had kept a dholak prayer on the player on the stage to play it whenever he made any interesting comment in his speech. While speaking, Pawar mentioned that some of his supporters have stayed with him for the last 25 years. The artist took this as a cue and began in drumming, so leading Pawar to say, "You don't need to stay with me, you keep quiet."
So that means Pawar's mindset is very clear. The person who ditched him is Ajit Pawar, his own relative, and he ditched his own daughter Priyanka, the Supriya Sule.
Yes,
That
yes.
is why it is irritating Mr. Sharat Pawar. Sharat
Yes.
Pawar has come out very openly. Let
Yes.
us see, Sharat Pawar should not crumble because Ajit Pawar may become the chief minister after 2024 Lok Sabha elections are over. He will be another, Hemanta Viswa Sarma of Maharashtra. See, the new parties are coming, new faces are coming. Now, Prime Minister introduced all the chief ministers as new faces.
Yes,
The
yes.
new Chhattisgarh, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh. Now, if Maharashtra also, after Lok Sabha elections, Devendra Fadnavis may be brought to center, Eknath Shinde may be brought to center. That type of things are happening, madam, in politics. We
Yeah.
have to wait and watch. And in this process, 2024 is the last election for Mr. Sharat Pawar, Sonia Gandhi, and other Lalu Yadav and other thought leaders, because they are now more than 75 to 80 years. They cannot be, standing or contesting. They cannot cope up with the onslaught of BJP in election campaign. So they may themselves relegate themselves. By the time his, Sharad Pawar's ambition will be toppled.
Yeah. In fact, Tejasvi Yadav's one of his ministers, one of his close aides, spoke very derogatorily about goddess Saraswati, saying that she is immoral. Yes.
Very, very, very sad. Very, very sad.
Yes.
Very, very
Yes.
sad. They want to capture the votes of Muslims, the
Yes.
minorities. That is why they talk irrelevant things. We
Yes.
have to control, and we should not allow them to speak like this, madam.
Yes. So moving on to Chandrachud, the Chief Justice, Supreme Court, he said that more than 4 years after the historic Ayodhya verdict, he said that 5 judges who ruled in favor of construction of the Ram temple was done by a trust at the disputed site had unanimously decided there will be no authorship ascribed to the judgment on November 9th, 2019, settling a fractious issue that went way back than a century. A 5 judge bench headed by the CJI Ranjan Gogoi had paved the way for construction of the temple and ruled that an alternative 5-acre plot will be found for a mosque in the holy town in UP. Now, see,
Yeah.
why has this come up, sir, now, suddenly?
Now Mr. Chandrachud is taking this, but anyhow, whatever the controversies are and have been there, my understanding is very clear, madam. The Ram Mandir temple is it has come to stay.
Yes.
Like in Medina, Makkah, Medina, and Jerusalem, Vatican City. Let us wait for the inauguration of the temple. People are very much interested in that. Mr. Chandrachud raising the points of order at this juncture about Tarun Gogoi is also a negative point. Mr. Chandrachud is a very, very articulate Chief Justice of India. Let us understand his mindset, why he spoke like that. And he's
Yes.
teaching the everyday newspapers are all full of Mr. Chandrachud.
Yes.
So his intentions are different now. We have to understand his mindset.
Yeah. So why do you think, when a person of such eminence, is holding such a high position, why would his son defend Riya Chakravarti in the SSR case?
That's a legal paternity. This all involvement of various combinations, various permutations and combinations. It should be avoidable, but it can be avoidable, madam.
Yeah, because in the past 3.5 years, everybody has been avoiding Riya Chakravarti. They have not taken her in films. They have not given her any jobs. The only little bit of attention she got was in MTV, and that too given by her friend. So when everybody knows that there is something terribly wrong with this woman, I was surprised to see that Chandrachud sir's son is actually standing for her.
That is avoidable, and the father should also look after son's future interest in careful way.
Absolutely. And sir, if you have some scoops, please do tell us.
Good. The scoop is one Tamil Nadu minister
Yes.
wanting to give a lecture in a foreign university on the economy of India.
Yes.
He applied because all the requests for foreign lectures by a sitting minister or a MLA,
Yes.
those who get a white color passport, you and me have got blue color passport.
Yes.
White color passport is called diplomatic passport.
Yes.
When they got to, when the central government understood that the concerned minister is going to speak against the central government and also the financial policy matters, Mr. Jaishankar quietly stopped the visit of the Tamil Nadu minister Panivel Tyagarajan. Panivel Tyagarajan is a motor mouth and he talks irrelevant, and he brought his chief minister's son and chief minister's son-in-law in a tape recorded conversation that 30,000 crores have been taken as a corruption money. So this blabbering mouth, motor mouth, Mr. Mr. Great Pioneer Tyagarajan was sought by Dr. Shiv Shankar, Jai Shankar. Why? He was wanting to speak against India in the economic forum meeting,
Okay.
but still minister held his foot down, and he privately gone without the government's permission. That the central government is also looking into the violation of model code of the external affairs ministry.
Okay.
That is a scoop number one, madam.
Yeah.
Next time I will definitely have more scoops, and we will make our viewers really enjoyable one.
Thank you so much, Rajgopalji.
Thank you,
Wonderful
sir.
Thank you.
session always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice,
Jai
always
Hind.
nice. Jai Hind.
Thank you.
Then